Mother, father, come and see. Come where? See what? Come see the world made new. The same old world, but new. Today's pageant tells the story of the birth of Jesus from two perspectives. Bev, where's Bev? Bev out there skillfully wove together the story from Luke, along with a modern retelling from, what's her name? Monica Mayper. In the newer version of the story, we enter through the viewpoint not of the shepherds or the Holy Family, but of the perspective of an otherwise unknown family living in Bethlehem. For them, the night is dark, the temperature is low, they are unsure of what's going on. For them, this night starts out like any other night starts out. They've gone through the routines of an ordinary night, and all is asleep, all are rest, all is quiet. And then suddenly there's a knock at the door. The child of the family answers the door and is surprised to find a shepherd there. And this is unusual. The shepherd tells the child to come and see something wonderful. The doors open slow and then wide. I like that line. To me, it suggests perhaps the child is hesitating, perhaps a little suspicious at first, but then casts aside those anxieties and opens up and welcomes these strangers. But the child does not want, as any good child, doesn't want to leave the house alone. They want their mother and their father to come with them, and that's the way it should always be, at least in these situations when a stranger comes to the door. The magic of this season for us is the magic of children. Sometimes parents have lost that magic. Sometimes they set it aside somewhere while growing up and haven't been able to figure out where they put it. And sometimes when you simply cannot find that magic anymore, it's enough to see it in the eyes of our children or our grandchildren. And so it is that one generation keeps the magic alive for the next generation, or the generation that's already been. So the child passes along this invitation that she has received from the shepherds to come and see. The parents ask, come and see what? And we all know, of course, what the child, following the shepherds and all the family, will see. They will see the baby Jesus. But my favorite part of the little story by Monica is what else we find. We don't just find Jesus, we find much more than we expect. And maybe it's because we've heard this story so often. It is a very, very well-known story, of course, especially at this time of year. Perhaps we don't notice certain details about it. And so we are surprised to find what the child finds. We find a baby in the manger, sure, that's what we expected. But what is hiding in this baby? And this is my favorite line. Come and see the world made new. Same old world, but new. So this little baby, full of surprises, has the power to change the way we see the world. The baby changes everything, even though everything on another level stays exactly the same, stays as it was before. And this is because, as many of the hymns that we've sung tonight celebrate, this Jesus, this little baby, is God with us, Emmanuel. And God is still with us in Jesus today. This isn't just an old idea. This is alive and something in the Spirit and true for us today. We can know this Jesus. This Jesus can lead us into new ways of knowing and seeing the whole world. This Jesus can lead us into communities and breathe meaning into what can sometimes seem anyways, like a meaningless universe. So my prayer for us this Christmas is that we're all surprised again by this child who's at the center of this season. The one we thought we understood, the one we thought we had all figured out. May we always learn that this one always comes as a surprise, even for those of us who have walked with him for decades. So Christmas is all about surprises, isn't it? We have presents wrapped up. We're trying to surprise those we love. We all love surprises. So again, my prayer is that this Christmas, our heart will be turned towards the greatest surprise of all, that is Jesus, God with us. And may it be. Amen.